Mumbai na pura porto. Despende de ver. Hey, apa kau lihat pun dia? Nana pun ah, mungkin tu lihat pun dia. Nana pun ah, nana pun ah, ni pun ah. Itu pun dah, nana pun. Kau mungkin pun jadi, nana pun kalau. Não, não tem muito para mais velho. Eu lá o sapo da frente das coisas sapo não tem vontade. Isso eu às vezes vamos não não vou comer das coisas não vamos é lá não não tá nem isso Oh, ഇതിലെ ക്ലോക്ക് ഇപ്പോ ഒരു സ്ഥലത്താണ്
I notice that there is you can access self pre-recording courses or assignment material. You can currently enroll. Okay. The is there or not? New assignments. Create a summary data analysis about the dataset given. Use name range concept to apply functions. Total salary, average salary, total employees, maximum salary, minimum salary. I also noticed that yesterday. That's why this going on what work out that one sheet. Complete. One sheet. Arithmetic means. Self receipt source. One second. One second, click this. Self
இது நீங்க எடுக்கிறேன்னு தெரியல அம்மா என் முன்னாடி பார்த்து அதை 1000 வாட்டி சொல்லிட்டேன் நீ சொல்ல
What is labs?
மக கண்ணா கலம் கலங்க பாக்குறியாடா கண்ணா கலம் கலங்கள்
ஏதோ ஒரு ஆப் போயிட்டு ஏதோ ஒரு ஆப்
அதுதான் சொல்றேன். எனக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி
Excel advanced Excel summary documents.
காசு யாருங்க தாத்தா தருவாங்க.
It is reference.
காசு நீ தெரியா சொல்லு.
Excel that's
இது இந்த தலிக்கு வருது.
நானே தலைக்கு போறது இன்னும் வரல, அப்படியே வந்துட்டேன் நானே.
எனக்கு ஒன்று ஆர்டர் பண்ணதான் சொன்னாங்க. போத்தேர்ல விட்டா ஒண்ணு பண்ணு உன் போன்ல வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு அது பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க இது ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் அனுப்புறேன்.
all downloading.
பண்ணா பண்ணோம் ஆறுதல்னா பண்ணு யாருன்னா பண்ணு.
This one also same as இது என்னது just practice assignment practice இது
பாஸ் நாயா வார்த்தவங்க
you tried out
but it will not get okay, for employees belong to sales or marketing department, explain particular get bonus of 25,000. Okay. Formula is right at times.
oh undo or remove and equal to marketing
Means question because belongs to sales or marketing.
sales of marketing.
That's why the R is recommended the employment to sales or marketing. Anyone R is recommended. That's why. And is salary
ఎందుకు మల్టిప్లై లైఫ్
multiply అదే వచ్చేసింది.
అది కాదు క్రమా రావాలి
ఇది పండుగ
వచ్చేసింది.
ఓకే 46,000
Less than 45,000. But ಇದಕ್ಕೆ marketing less than 45,000 is there. It is not.
இது ரேசிங் கம்பெனி
Dubai passport தேவையில்லை. ஆமா துபாய்க்கு தேவையில்லை.
ஐயா
practice more practice how to practice
இது எப்போ வெளில இது ஃபைல் வெளில இது ரைட் கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க. ನೀವು ಓಪನ್ ಇದು ಸೇಮ್
డౌన్లోడ్ చేయలేదు
డౌన్లోడ్ చేయి సేమ్ దిస్ సేమ్ both of you same all of you one
ఏది ఇదే కదా ఇదే ఇదే ల్యాబ్ సెషన్ అదే
ఇది ఎక్సలెంట్
లాజికలే కదా
సేమ్
employees belong to sales or marketing department. Same.
does not get that.
Eligible for gift in front of
நான் girlfriend.
females having salary
அது
less
அது
than
நீ ஏன் இப்ப நீ ஏன் இப்படி கேக்குற லாயல் ஆகிறா
50,000.
சுபிதா ஃபோன் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்லி வேண்டாம் மேரா போஸ்ட் இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணி தராங்க ஆம்பளை அந்த இன்னொரு இது எனக்கு கேர்ள்
Practice
ஃப்ரெண்ட்
assignment.
ஆம்பளை தரல
That's why
சொல்லு
practice that.
அம்மா சொல்லு
But it is now.
சொல்றேன்ல
Now that
அவங்களுக்கு
it is a real assignment.
பயம் அப்ப சொன்ன கம்மிட்டதுன்னு தைரியமா சொல்லணும்
ஏது material practice ஏதோ
மேயினுமா மேயினுமா எது கச்சாலும் பரவாயில்ல நாய்
Sir also yearly notes not yearly say that.
ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಮುಟ್ಟಿ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಕೂತ್ಕಲ್ಲ ಐ ನೋಡ ಆಕಾಶ್ ಇದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್
no, not department formula. అలా సెలెక్ట్ చేయకూడదు ఇప్పుడు టోటల్ దాని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని మనకి ఏది కావాల్సింది డిపార్ట్మెంట్ మార్కెటింగ్ మార్కెటింగ్
Except director and sales.
నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే డిపార్ట్మెంట్ టైప్ చేయకూడదు సో ఎంటైర్ కాలం తీసుకోవాలి ఎంటైర్ కాలం తీసుకొని దాంట్లో మనకి ఏది కావాలి మార్కెటింగ్ ఆర్ సేల్స్ అంటే మార్కెటింగ్ ఆర్ సేల్స్ అలా ఇవ్వాలి నువ్వు ఏం చేస్తున్నావు డైరెక్ట్ రాసేస్తున్నావు సో దీన్ని రాసి మళ్ళీ దీన్ని రాస్తే నీకేమొస్తుంది తీసుకుంటుంది
డాష్ బోర్డ్ ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది వేస్ట్ కొడి
Like చేసాం కదా total
వేస్ట్ కొడి
ఓకే చెయ్యి చూద్దాం
పునీత్ పుచ్చుకెళ్తా
వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ
Hello, Mr. Santosh. Can you hear me?
சார் வந்து அதே பண்ணுறது கிளாஸ் டவுட் கேட்குறது
சும்மா அருண் நானே
Good afternoon, everyone. Please open Excel workbook, a blank one. Click on developer and select the Visual Basics. Are we on the same page? After that, click on Insert and you will see the module. Select that. I'm waiting here. It's a new file, not the older one, and no Excel workbook should be open there, or else you will get confused where you are writing the code and where it is getting executed. Remember this. I hope everyone is done. Thank you. Okay, now here, you're gonna use subject has a class 1 again and enter, and you're gonna write something. So let's assume I'm just writing name, okay, in the range A1, closing the bracket, and I'm writing here equals to name. And in range B1, I'm just writing year, and in range C1, I'm writing here month, and then I'm using here range A2, and then is to A10. I'm writing here equals to my name. Then range B2 to B10 equals to year. So when you're writing the number, you'll be just giving the normal one, no double quotes. If you're using, you can use, but it's optional. Range C2 to C10 equals to November. And once you have written this, you have to run the query. Can you please make a note of this? So you are selecting the single cell. At the same time, you are selecting the range also.
I just joined. I wanted to ask, should we do this in a plain Excel workbook? Okay. After the recording, na?
No, not after the recording. Just you will go here in the Excel. You will click on developer and you will click on Visual Basics.
Okay.
Once you click, you have to go to the insert option and select the module. And then you need to type this.
Okay.
Sir, could you please tell how to increase the font size?
So if you want to increase the font size, then I think
Yeah.
it should be here in the tool. I guess, yes, tools, options, and here, yes, edit format, and you can increase the size.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Done, sir.
Clear? Once you run this query, what will happen? And if you want to run, you can run it from here also. You have an option, okay, in the Visual Basic, or you can just click on this macro and you can run this. You have two choices. So you can just click on this macro, and if you run, automatically you will get all the information. Clear on this? One more time. You just need to click on this macros in Excel and class 1 and run it. You will get the output. Check it out. Or else, if you want to run from the VBA only, you can just click on this play button. Clear? You got the output? Now imagine I want to format it. What do I need it? I want to format. So let's understand how to format. So I'm using here, subject has a format. And let me just take here range A12 C10 dot, I want to use borders dot, and I want to use line style equals to Excel continuous. And then I want to give range A1 to C1, interior dot color equals to VB yellow, and range A1 to C10. I want to make it bold. Okay, not bold. Just two things is enough for me. So these two concepts I have done it. Now let's see. Is it in a plain way? I want to add the borders and I want to add the color for the highlighting part. Okay, so if I click on this macro and if I select the format and if I run, can you see that? Automatically I got it. So this is how you can take with the help of macros. Clear? So whatever the daily automation, you can do it with this. So what you have done yesterday with the recordings, today I have shown you with the codings. Got the point? Please make a note. Okay, so why Excel continuous? Because you are working in Excel workbook. Then what is VB? VB is nothing but VBA colors. Okay, Visual Basic Color. Which color you are referring? Yellow color. Make a note. Are we good till here? Thank you. Now the next concept, we're gonna use formatting. Okay. If I add a new sheet, can I write the query or can I run the same query? Is it possible or not? Let's see. So I have added a new sheet and let me just click on the macro and run class 1 once? Yes, I can add it. And let me just check it out, the format. So which means module means any worksheet you can use it. So it will work on all the worksheets. Got the point? If you need in a sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, you can run the same code again and again. So you can reuse that codes. Clear? Okay. Now coming to the logical conditions. Let's understand the logical conditions. So now we have here something called score. If the score is reaching greater than 350, I need the result as pass. Is it clear? If the score is not reaching more than 350, then it should be what? Fail. Suppose if the score is 349, it should give me what result? Fail result. Is it clear? So let me just write score 350 and above, the result should be pass, else fail. So this is the result. So how can we write this query? This is actually the logical condition. Clear? Now let's see. If I'm writing now, which range it is, in which cell we have this value? No, in which cell? See, 4. And which cell I need the output? B4. So I'm writing here, subject has result. If, okay, range, which range it is? Okay, first thing, you have to give what condition? First, try to understand here the logical condition. If, open bracket, and select this greater than or equals to 350, then what do you need? Pass. Or else, the same concept, you have to write it there. Getting the concept here? Can you guys try once before going to this? I want you guys to try it. Just try the same logical condition. What do you have written there? Try in Excel first, then try in VBA. Now let me just give you the answer. So here, if range Which one it is? C4. If the range is C4, dot value is greater than or equals to 350, then what do we need? What option we need it here? We need what? Passa? Sure. Think about it. But where? Where? Now, where you will write? Then you have to write that. That is the condition. Then range D4 dot value. You can directly write value, or you can directly use this way also. Equals to pass as range D4 dot value equals to fade. And then you have to close with end if. Okay. So now let me just run this query. I got the answer. Again, if I write here 380, now let's see, it is showing you fail. Now if I run here, what I'm getting the answer? So this is how you have to write it. Please make a note.
Sir, what is this break mode?
Which one, sir?
Sir, I'm trying to execute this code. So it is saying that can't execute the code in break mode.
What do you like? Yeah, break mode. Share your screen if it is
Yes, sir.
possible. Anyone who is facing the break mode or break mode option? Okay, just reset it. You know how to reset?
What's up?
Reset, remember? Below the run, you have a square button. The rectangle one? Yeah, click on that.
This.
Yes. Now run it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I hope everyone got the answer.
We got it, but if we are changing the marks, it's not automatically updating.
Okay. If you want automatic, so now, please mute whoever. Yours is echo. Cool. Thank you. So if you're going to get the automation one, so whenever you change the mark, automatically it should get updated. Then you have to use the button option. What option you gonna use? Button. So how can you use button that? Let's see. So here, if you go to insert, if you click on shapes and you will see any buttons, you can use any buttons of this. For example, I'm just using this kind of a button. Clear? So from where? From insert, shape, and then I have used one button. And after using, I'm just renaming it here as result. I'm using as result. And then in the home tab, I'm just going and aligning in middle and increasing the size. Once you have done this, right click. Do you see assign macro over here? If you click on assign macro and you have to click on the result and click OK. Once you have done, so whenever you change the number, suppose 500, if I click, it is result. If you click 250, if I click on this, am I getting the answer? So this is dynamic with this. So he will click. Whenever the value will change, if you click here, the value will also get the result change. Okay? Please make a note of this. Once more. Select this insert, click on the shape, select any one shape, and write result here. Do it. I'll wait.
Ayub, in home insert tab, there is an option called button, not that one.
No, in developer you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to the Excel. You can use that. That is different button and this is different button. This is shapes.
Okay.
जोर से बात कीजिए. Error show कर रहा. Okay, fine. Wait. I'll come there. Are you clear with this? Adding a shape, right click and assign macro. Once you click on assign macro, select the formula which you have given and then click OK and change the value and click on that button. It will work. It's end if. Clear? So you guys know what is looping? loops. So how it works here? Whenever you work in a row wise, it has to give you dynamic numbers. So different values you have to give. A1, 2, 3, 4. It should not give you the same number here. If it is giving you the same number, then it is not called as a loop. It is called as a range. Looping means from the range from selection area. For example, whenever I select, for example, I'm just saying M5 to M10. If I'm typing till here, so it should give me different values in different numbers. Okay, the range, the cell range. So that is called looping part. Okay, for looping, you should know the data types of VBA. So basically, we have a data types in VBA. So in Excel, how many data types you have worked till now? What do you think? One is your text. Second one is your number. Third one is your date. Okay, till here only you have worked. We have one more data type which is called as Boolean, which is known as true and false condition. But real-time scenario will not be using this. Okay, it is just an optional. When you work in a coding part, you will be using this condition. Not now. So till here you have learned. Now in VBA, you have something called byte. You have integer. You have here long, and I guess you have here double long also. And then you have string. These kind of a data types, you will be getting it. These are called as a data types. Okay. So whenever you're working in the loops, then you will be using a data type. So I'll be sharing you the list of that data types, VBA, data types. Then I'll explain you why we need this data type and how it is gonna work. See, whenever we are talking about Boolean, it is always 2 bytes and true and false condition, you'll get it. Okay. Byte will take storage of 1 byte from 0 to 255 rows. If you're going beyond 255 rows, it will throw error. So the rows from where to where you can go? From 1 to 255 rows. So if you're going beyond 255, it will throw error. So again, you have one more option which is called integer. Integer will take the negative to positive sign, which means 32,768 to 32,767 rows. So if you have a data more than 32,000, then which option you're gonna select? That is called long. Why? Because in Excel, you have only 10 lakhs of data. Okay. To loop till 10 lakhs, you have to use this one, the long one. Okay. If you're working till 10 lakhs data. If you're working more than 32,000 also, you will be using long. Remember this. So in real-time scenarios, sometimes you will be using integer, sometimes you will be using long. It's up to you. But when you don't have much data size limit, then you can go with byte. Okay. That is how data type works. Okay. In which scenario? I'll be discussing now. So you all know rand between function. Any idea on that? Rand between function will always give you the random numbers. Which number it will give you? Random numbers. For example, I'm adding a new sheet now. And I'm typing here numbers. And when I'm writing the formula called rand between 50 to 100, between these two numbers, it will give you a between range randomly. It is not giving you in the sequence wise. Got it? The same output I need in VBA. Where I need it? In VBA. From where to where? From second row to 13th row. Okay, let's take till 15th row. Is it clear? Okay. Now, I'm just going into the VBA tool. I'm just writing here subject. Subject has, okay, random numbers. Now here, I'll just give range D2 to D15 equals to application dot worksheet function dot rand between the formula. So in VBA, you will be using, whenever you are using a formula, you will use application.worksheet function. And you don't have to type everything. Remember this. You don't have to type each and everything here. If you type equals to, and if you type here application, and then dot, automatically you will get the option. And you need to search from here worksheet. So if you type here worksheet, you will get worksheet function. Select that and click on dot, and then which formula you need, you can type it. Run between, what is the value I need? 50 to 100. Is it clear on this? And close the bracket. And I have given the answer. Now let's see how it's gonna work. Developer, macro, and I have used here rand numbers and run it. What value I'm getting? Is it giving me the right answer or wrong answer? Okay. So if I need a loop, each value should be different for different cells. Then I'll be using a looping part. Got it? In this scenario, we're gonna use. Okay, why we are using this? Let's assume you have some numbers here. And this is called your scores. Okay. Now in VBA, I want to get the logical conditions. Wherever the value is greater than 50, it should be, okay, greater than 75, it should be pass. Lesser than 75, it should be fail. Getting the concept here now? So when I write this query like this, it will give me one single value, either pass or either fail. It will not check row wise. To cross check in a row wise, I need what? Looping part. Clear on this? In this, I need a looping. But how to get the looping? With the help of data bytes. So data types, you will be taking it. So how much it is range from here to here? Is it less than 250 rows or more than 250 rows? Okay. Less than 250. So what I'll be doing it, I'll write here dimension. Any name I'll give, x has byte. So this x is nothing but what I'm gonna give for x equals to, I'm giving from row number 2 to row number 15. So till here, it should loop from row 2 to row 15. And it should go row wise and give me the unique records. It should not repeat the same records. Getting it? So now let's see. Subject. This time I'm using dynamic numbers. So I'll just type here dy numbers. And here I'm just writing dimension x has byte for x 2 to 15. Okay, I have to give equals to. And then whenever you give for loop, you have to end with next. Remember this. Okay. And this is just a name. X is nothing but you can give your name also. Got the point? It is just a name over here. Now, let me just write here the condition. In which range I need? Equals to, oh sorry, range. Where do I need now? I'll take F column. Okay. Now I'm just taking F column. Range F and X. X is nothing but my row numbers. Okay. Equals to application dot worksheet function dot ran between, and then I'm just writing 50 to 100, same concept. And then let me just run and check it out. So now if I keep my cursor here in the X, what is the X value here? No, there is 2 to 15, but below 0. If I run now, which is the X value now? 2, which means F and 2, which cell it will refer? F2. So if I write here, am I getting F2 value in the Excel? Can you see in Excel? F2 I got what? 54. Okay. Again, if I run this, now X is equals to 3. So it will go to F3 cell and it will give you different value. Like that, one by one, it will go until it finishes the row number 15. See there. Can you see here? Once it is done, it will stop running. That's it. This is how the bytes will work. Okay. And this is called looping part. In VBA, if you need a dynamic value, then you have to use this. Got the point? Please make a note of these things. These are the advanced level, which you have learned now. And in day one, you will not understand that's common because it has to go in the sequence wise. I'm just giving you the overview of everything. Please make a note. You can't change the members. No. Sorry. Let it be. So in office works, when you go to office, if you don't like that team, then you'll change the team. All right. That is experience. You're doing it here. See, if they are not responding, you do it individual. Simple concept. Contact them at least twice or thrice. If they're not responding, ignore them. There is no condition that without them you can't do anything. I hope everyone. Dim is a dimension, basically. In school days, we have learned, no? The cube and all dimensions, height and width. At that time, we use X. Okay, so it's just a cube, the row numbers now. So we are giving a dimension for X value, which is known as from row number 2 to row number 15. Is it clear till here? Have you guys completed this? Okay, now the next concept. So please add a new sheet, guys. Just write here, country, India, China, Japan, and write the sales like something around 8,000, 6,000, and 3,000. And somewhere here, just type country and type here China. And I need the sales here with the help of VLOOKUP. Can you guys get me the answer in VLOOKUP? Done? What is the value you get? 6,000. The same thing, can you guys try in VBA? Now, whatever you have learned or heard about it, or you have written the query, the same concept you need to write in VBA.
Done, sir. X in my home.
I need here in the VBA, whenever I change the country, I should get the output with the help of VBA. Subject, VLOOKUP. So here, when you're working in the single cell, you don't need any looping part. When you're working with multiple cell, then only you need looping. So if you guys are using looping, then you're mismatching the concept. So I have to write here range from where I need it. The range in H4, I need the output. So range H4 equals to application dot worksheet function dot VLOOKUP, and then open the format and type range. Okay, range. First is what? Lookup value. Where is your lookup value? In G4. So you have to write here G4 and then give a comma. And again, you have to write range. Now this is called your table array. Table is starting from C3 to D6. So here you will be writing C3 to D6. And then you're gonna give a comma and column number 2 and 0 is for exact match. That's it. And once you run this query, let's see. And you got the output. So again, you need to create a button over here. Insert a button. And you can just write here VLOOKUP result. And you can align it in the middle. The same concept I'm doing again, nothing else. Once I have done, right click, assign macro, and you have to select the VLOOKUP and click OK. Now, whenever I change it, now I need Japan value. To select the Japan value, I have to click here. Am I getting the Japan value? So like this, we need to write the formula. Clear? Please make a note. This is the last query.
सर टेबल का नाम भी लिख सकते हैं, जैसे रेंज में आपने C3 से D6 में सिलेक्ट किया है, जो नाम अगर हम उसको देते हैं।
Then we have to give a different concept there.
Okay.
You will declare as a name for that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So how was your coding experience? Horrible, terrible,
Using
interesting, or very bad? So that is the reason we don't give this option as a data analyst. Got it? But only for the interviews, weaves, you need to know that how to use the codings. That's it. For that purpose only, we take 2 days of class of VBA. If you want to learn more, then you have to select the value added course. Got the point? Only for the interview purpose, we are teaching you this much. And this is overview concept. It's not a detailed concept. Remember this. There are many things here. You need to learn how to connect with the sheets. You need to learn how to connect with the cells. You need to how to connect with your, worksheet, workbook, and how to extract. But once you learn these things, it's very easy for you for the day-to-day life job work, for automationing part. But for that, you need to go with a scratch from the basic to advanced. You should not jump basic, then after 15 minutes, moderate, then after 15 minutes, advanced. No, you can't jump like that. That's what I mean to say. Clear? So today, just an overview for you, how you can write the code, which I said you yesterday. Please make a note. We are done. We'll complete this. Then we'll be writing user form, how to create a form. That's it. I hope we are clear. If you guys are getting error, let me know. Yes, share your screen, buddy. Share the entire screen, not only Excel. Reshare again. When you click here, see, Santosh, when you click, you'll get screen and then share. Do it. Go to VBA. Just type somewhere, no? Just type first country and then sales. Type which country you need below. Okay, you need Japan sale. Clear? Okay, go to developer, Visual Basics. Okay, wait. So you have written H4. So in H4, do you have any records? Now where you need the result, go back to the Excel. Go back Excel. Where you need a result? You need result in G3. Can you see that? You need result here. So go back and change it. Go back to the developer, Visual Basics, and type there G3. And the lookup value will be F3. Where you have written G4, there it should be, where you have written G4, it should be F3. Okay, now come back here. Let's see. Okay, C3 to D6. Okay, this is fine. Now go to the developer and run this query. Macros and run it. Lookup and run. You didn't mention that, so that is the reason you are not getting the answer. Simple. I hope everyone is clear with this. Okay, save the file. Go to the file. Save as macro enable. If you want to save it. If you want that course, then use macro enable. Clear on this? So save it. Macro enable, and you can just type here VBA basics to advanced code. That's it. Now close the window. Open a new Excel workbook. Just be ready with a new one workbook. Okay, after a break, we're gonna discuss on this topic. Take a break. Okay, let's start. Click on the developer tool. Click on Visual Basics. And there you have to go to insert and you have to select the user form. And this is your user form. Okay, why are you gonna use user form basically? Any idea? What is the need of user form? Okay, let's see. If I write here xlr.com, so if I want to enroll or if I want to ask any questions, then I have to fill the form. Agreed? Suppose if I want to connect with them, I have to give my name, yes, my contact number, my information, all the information I have to fill it. Okay, this is XLR group, which I don't need it. So once I give those conditions, suppose I'm looking for this tool, machine learning one. So I have to fill my form. What do you need to fill? Your name, contact number, city, mail ID, and all those things. So that they will get back to you. If I click on inquiry, and this is what I have to submit. This is kind of a form. Okay, but this is online form. And whenever I submit here, where it goes? Any idea?
Database.
Where XLR? No. You're giving your email, not their email. Go there. Next. You know the Google spreadsheet? This will connect there. And from there, they'll download your records, all the information, they'll split it and they'll call it to you for the inquiry purpose. Got the point? So this is how the user form works. So now, even we are going to create like this a form. Okay, not same as it is, similar to this, a basic one. We're going to create it and where you'll give your name, contact number and city. Whenever you submit, it should go back to the Excel. Clear on the concept? Okay, that is called user form. Again, from the scratch, I'm showing you. I have a blank Excel workbook. Clear? Clicking on the developer, Visual Basics, and here I'm going to insert and selecting the user form. When I select, I'll get the small color one. This is called as a form. And here you just need to expand this and you can keep it. The size of form, whether you want to keep like this, or like this, whichever you want. Okay, this is called your size of your form. Any questions? Cool. Now coming to the next concept here. Now, if you see here, the second option, which is, this is called your toolbox. So if you don't have in your screen, then how to get that toolbox? In View tab, you will be seeing toolbox option. You can just click on this, you'll get it here. Check in your screen, do you have this too? If you have, ignore. If you don't have, then get it. Clear on this? Okay. So what and all I need? I need name, phone number and city, the location. So here, I'll come here and I'll type first name. Then what I need? Phone number. So I'm just typing here phone number. Okay. Or I'll just type here mobile. And the next one is city. So I have these three columns. So I need to create here three boxes. So whenever I click on that box, it has to redefine the name, contact number, and your city. Clear on this? So now, next to this control option, you have a mouse icon, which is the cursor icon. And the second one is A. A means it is called as a label. Okay. Now I'm just selecting the label over here and I'm keeping cursor like this. Wait, don't touch your screen. Again, I'm showing you. If you're doing, it will throw error. Because most of the users, they'll keep it like this and they'll click like that. And it will go here. And you don't know how to come back. Okay. To come back, you have to click on user form 1. Okay. So that is the reason I'm saying you. Don't do anything. Just you need to click on label A, which is known as this. And then if you click like this, you will get here the label 1. To change the name and all, you have to go step by step. Let me just show you. First, you need to select here categorized. In this categorized, you need to select the caption. You need to rename it, and then you need to align it. And this is your font size. So these three options you will be referring. Okay. So I want to change this label 1 to name. The column header called name. So I'm just writing here name. Am I getting name over there? Here. And now I need this into a center. So I've kept in center. And now the size. If I click on this font and if I click on this, I need to increase the size. I got the size over here. I need these three output to be done. Can you guys try now? Go ahead. So you need to select on this A and then drag it and drop it there. You guys are getting or you're missing something?
Sir, I got it, but the size is very smaller in mine.
So what about this? Which size you're talking about?
Name, sir, name.
Name size. So you have to come here in the font, categorize, caption, after that alignment center and the font. Click on these three dots. It will open this and you can increase the size.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
I can see this text align.
you can see that.
I cannot see this text align under
This one you're
behavior.
talking about?
Yeah,
Share your screen, ma'am.
yeah.
Expand it. Can I get the access, please? Whenever you're working, you need to always keep the full screen so that it will be easy for you. Or else you'll not see, you'll miss many things. Now, if you see the categorized, you have here text align. Until unless you don't select this, you will not get that alignment. Okay, now text align is there. Drop down, click on this, and then give the name. The label one is nothing but your name, the column header. And then the size should be whatever you want to keep, you can keep it. It's up to you guys. I don't mind. So like this. Clear? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now have a look, guys. After doing this, you don't have to break your head. Just select this one. Just select this one, the first one. Control C, copy. Just click one time, not 2 times. If you double click, it will go back again like this. I'm saying you again. Okay, you just need to come back to the user one, select only one time, and copy and paste. This is your label 2. So you can see here label 2. And this, you just need to change the name from mobile. And again, copy this, Control C and Control V. And select this and drag it and drop it here. And this is your third one, which is called your location, which is known as city. That's it. You're done. So you have created 3 conditions. I hope we are good. Changed all the 3 names. Clear? Why? Share your screen then. Share your screen, please. And offline students, please join the class so that I'm going to share the file after this. If you're missing, then let me know. You have given 2 times same name. So that is the reason. Click on that. Click OK. Just select that. Control C, Control V. Can I get the access? I'm not able to control, I guess. Delete it and do it one more time. Still, if you're not getting, then let me know. Delete and do it one more time. Okay, others, please have a look. Now, after doing this, for this name, you need to have a text box here to enter the name at least, right? For that, next to A, you have something called AB. That is called your text box. If you keep your cursor, you'll see that. Okay, now I'm just clicking on that. Once I click, I'm just parallelly placing this name here. Okay, so I've done it here. So this is my text box 1. I have aligned this text box here 1. Okay, so I want you guys to do it. Select this and align it here. I hope everyone is done. Just selecting this text box and keeping here. Don't double click on that. If you double click, it will go back to the query. Okay, the coding part. Once you select, copy and paste again. And the second one we will see text box 2. Again, copy and paste. This is your text box 3. So like this, you need to place it parallelly to your labels. Is it done till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen carefully. I'm gonna cross check. I want you guys to cross check the same way. Okay. When I'm clicking on this, what it is showing me? Label 1. And when I select this, what it is showing me? Text box 1. When I select this, label 2. When I select this, text box 2. When I select this, label 3. And when I select this, text box 3. It should be same as it is. Cross check in your system. Cross check. I want 100%, or else the query, instead of when you write mobile and it will go to city. If you write city name, it will go to name. If you write name, it will go to city. Caption. In category caption, you will.
I mistakenly double click.
Okay, wait. If you double click and it will redirect to this page. Okay, you have to click back to the user form 1 to come back. Clear?
Yes.
Ayub. Ayub. Hello. Ayub.
1 minute, buddy. Yes, please. Online. What's the thing?
Nothing. It's fine now.
Thank you. Okay, now everyone, you will be seeing something called submit. Submit means which you are seeing A, B. Okay, what do you mean by that? Command button. Just keep your cursor and see AB. Wherever you see AB, that is called command button. Click on that and drag it like this. This one, the one which you are seeing in my screen, AB. That is called as command button. Once you have taken, you just need to rename this. Double click on this command button, caption, which means caption, guys, not here. You have to click on this and then type submit and increase the font size. That's it. Nothing else you have to do. I repeat, you just need to select the command button, drag it and drop it. Once you drag and drop, go to the caption. Caption is here in the categorize option. Submit and change the font size. Do it, everyone. Thank you. And offline, please join. Then come back here. Now take the box and okay. Now double click on that submit button, everyone. When you double click on this submit button, you will see private sub command button 1_click. Do you see the same thing? Here we're gonna write the code. Okay. So again, coding will not do it. I'll just give you the code. You don't have to worry. And you can just refer that code. So whatever the code I'm gonna give, just Control A, copy everything and add it here. That's it. Okay. I've shared in the chat box. Please refer. Double click on the submit. Once you double click on the submit, I have shared you the codings. You just need to copy the entire thing and paste it there. Once you have done, you just need to click on insert and module. Insert and module. Okay. Subject, I'm just writing as a test. So in the module, you have to mention this. Subject, test. I have given whatever the name you want, you can give it. It's up to you. And you have to write user form 1. Okay, why I have written user form 1? Because I have user form 1. If you have user form 2, just make note, you have to write user form 2 dot show. Clear on this? Where you will be writing insert module and you will be writing there.
Ayub,
Yes, please.
for me that user form is not opening while double clicking on submit option. Can I share my screen, right?
Yes, please. Others, I hope we are good. If you are done, just close that VBA application, not Excel, VBA.
Do we have to press run or something?
No. Don't do
Okay.
anything for the time being. Can I get the access, buddy?
Sure.
Now you got it?
Yeah. Thank you, Ayub.
Copy and paste. Do it. I'll wait. Okay. Now go to insert. Insert. Buddy, not that.
Sure.
Well, give me a moment. Insert
Okay.
module and then subject test. You can give any name, okay? So you have user form 1 dot show. Once you type this, you need to close this window. Everyone, listen carefully now. After writing this, you just need to close this window. And now here you will be writing name, mobile, and city. Have you guys written over here?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Ram, go to insert. Insert. Take any one shape.
Sheet.
Yes. There only you have shape.
Shift. I didn't get.
Shape.
Shape. Okay. Sorry.
And then select any one shape over here and drag it and drop it like this. Everyone do it. Rename it Ram as user form. Align it properly. Increase the font size. That's it. Now right click on that user form, assign macro, and the test, click and click OK. Now click on that. Uncheck first. Now click. You got the user form?
Yes.
Write the name, please. Your name, mobile number, whatever the random number you can write. You have not given any condition. And then type city. And submit. Once you close this window, close this, you will see your entry there. That is called user form. Again, I repeat. Thank you, Ram.
Thank you, Ayub.
So once after doing this, you just need to close this, insert, shape. You can select any shape, whichever you like. I'm just writing user form here. Increasing the size, aligning it. right click, and you have something called assign macro, and you have to select this test and click OK. Clear? Now, once I click on this, I'm just typing here name, mobile number, and city, and submit. You got the output? Can you see here? Again, if you type and submit, you'll get the information. So like this, anyone will submit, it will be useful. Clear on this? So this is called offline user form because Excel is offline now. Online user form is there in that platform. So that is called actually Google form, okay, or user defined form, or we can call it as, okay, if you're working in Power Automate, then we call it as Power Automate form. So we have these kind of a forms, different platform, different forms. Clear? End of the day, it is just for your information. This is how it works. Okay, now add a new sheet. Add a new sheet, everyone. Type your name, mobile, and city. Add a new sheet and type there. Or rename the sheet name as data. Add a new sheet and rename as a data sheet name. Done? Okay. Insert. Again, I'm using shape. And I'm just renaming it as user form. Now right click, assign macro, and I'm taking the test, and let me just run it. If I type here, Anil, city, Pune, and if I submit, where it is coming? Why? Earlier, I should get it here, right? Okay. If I take this sheet, the data sheet, and if I move to somewhere here in the first sheet, now if I run it, where it is going? Why? What is the reason? The query which you have written here, okay, the coding part. If you see here in the user form and submit, here it is saying you sheet 1. So it is referring to the sheet 1. But I want a proper sheet. Which sheet I need? I need data sheet. So I have to take this data, and instead of 1, I'll be using here data. So which sheet we are referring, we need to write that sheet name there. Clear on this? So once we write, then it will select from here. Now let me just show you. Now if I run this, if I give Ajay mobile number randomly, I'm just giving, and I'm using Pune. Can you see that? I got automatically now from the first row. So that is the reason we need to give. Okay, how do you gonna give that name? So for example, first you need to go to developer, Visual Basic, select the user form and double click on the submit and write the sheet name, which sheet you are referring. Can you guys do it? Uncheck that and again click. It will work. I hope till here we are clear. So now please save this file again in the form of macro enable. I've shared in the chat box all the documents till now, whatever we have done. You will give a status column there, one more extra column, and you will drop down and you will give it checklist.
So we can also update and mention that.
Only it should be a name and all those things. Yes, each and everything you can do. But you need to work hard on that step by step. Yes, once you're done with this automation, then you don't have to work. Basically, one of my friends, she was working in a VBA project, 2-3 projects. At that time, I was helping her. 2 years or 3 years back, I guess. She was earning around 5 lakhs LPA. After she complete and she has done add-on courses something. Okay. And now she is earning approximately 20 lakhs per annum. So it depends. Yes, but her things are totally different. She is into a data science also. So of course. So as I said, you data analyst, you may get till 15. If you want to go beyond 15, then you have to learn data science also. That is called coding. And this is the example here. Now, if you think coding is bad, then stick with 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs. Okay. If you think you need more money, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, then you need to jump after 2 years into a coding. Or yes, if you start from now also, it's okay. Because at that stage, you will learn it. You will understand the concept. Okay. That is why coding. You should love coding instead of saying bad. Now you got to know. Just because of what? Because of the pay. What you're gonna get it. Got it? Chalo. If you're done, yes, you can leave for the day. Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you, sir.